We're here looking at the gardens surrounding the Rushton Conservation Center. This is all native plants, and this is designed by Jonathan Alderson, Landscape Associates. My name is Mike Cranney. I'm the preserve manager for Willistown Conservation Trust. So we're just going to kind of take a look at the gardens, what's in here, and what we're seeing right now. It's July 1st now, so I'll give you an idea of what we're seeing as it's blooming. And in here, we'd have a nice mix of perennials, native wildflowers, mixed in with some of the woody plants around here. We have a really nice red buckeye and a black gum tree. And then in the perennial wildflowers, we have some different tick seed varieties, some white daisy fleabane, penstemon. There's some butterfly weed coming in. And mixed in here throughout the gardens, there's different native grasses and sedges. These tall spikes starting to come up now are called blazing star. They get a really nice purple sort of stemmed flower. And we have a few native junipers in there. As we continue along, get towards the front of the building, and we have a couple of shadbush or serviceberry shrubs, more of those native grasses and sedges, some native geranium, and over here we start to get some of our native goldenrods. There's some tall goldenrods and then some short varieties. Some bee balm, which has bloomed and is now finished. Which has a really nice purple flower in the spring. So this garden continues. It wraps all the way around the side of the building here. You get more of those blazing star stems. Those are really cool. They should be blooming for the next couple weeks. We have a few fothergilla shrubs. As we head towards the side of the building, another buckeye and more goldenrod. Back here in the corner, as we start to get to our back porch, we have a number of winterberry holly shrubs. So these are going to look really nice throughout the winter. We get very, very nice red berries that birds are attracted to. It's something for birds to nibble on throughout the winter. So it's a really nice corner of our patio. And over here we have more varieties of goldenrod. This is more of a shady area. So we have some woodland varieties like this wild ginger growing on the ground here. They get a really neat flower that grows underneath those leaves. You have to kind of dig for and find late in the summer. Some more of that geranium and some woodland aster species. So just different species depending on where you are throughout the garden. Shady spots demand different plants, so that all is kept in mind when designing this. We have more of those asters and some native viburnum over here. And as we kind of turn and look out, so this is this area between where you have the more sort of manicured lawn area behind the RCC and getting out towards our farm is kept intentionally unmowed. So this is more of a naturalized meadow area. So this was seeded in with native meadow plants, the pollinator mix, and it's very intentional. So we have this Rushton farm here, which is really focused on regenerative agriculture, and we really want to keep an emphasis on, kind of working in concert with the native species, the insects and the birds, and having that relationship between the farm and the meadow, the wildflower area, so that we can kind of have it as a more harmonized system rather than just drastic, farm to nature. So it's something that we tried to keep in mind designing this area. So this is still getting established here, but there's lots of native perennials, wildflowers, pollinator species. And a really nice row of redbud trees as well.